G'day guys and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about what horror movie has actually scared you. Now, for me, horror movies don't actually scare me that much. I more get a thrill, and it's the suspense before anything that might, get me all jumpy and whatnot. I rarely jump at horror movies, especially these days, but I do remember one such film that did creep me out quite a bit. Now, I can't remember the exact year, but I do know it was either 2002 or 2003. Now, I was watching television, and we were on the Foreign Films channel, and this film called Ju-On, The Grudge came up. Now, yes, that is the Japanese version of The Grudge, and not the American remake. The American remake is not terrible by any means, it just doesn't really live up to the original. Now, there were some outside factors that made this a little bit creepier for me. When I was watching this, it was blowing like hell outside. There was like wind and everything blowing up against the house, and because, we were in the countryside at the time, it was very, very dark. Now anyway, so I'm watching this and I'm all alone because my parents and my family were out at a function for my younger brother. So they were out there, and I was sitting at home just watching this like any idiot would do. And I saw this film, and that film fucked me up because it's like, it's not so much scary as it is psychologically scary. Like, it keeps you on edge the entire film thinking something's going to be happening. So you're always in that jump state. You're always waiting for the thing that's going to jump out, but it never does. And if you'll look around, and there'll be like, in the background, there'll be like, a piece of white cloth, and you'll be like, oh, that's it. Not the case. And it's just like, that film is one of my favorite horror movies, even though it's severely, let me tell you what happened after this. I finished the film, and I was, gonna go to bed, and I was gonna play my Game Boy and everything, leave the light on because I was a scared little bitch. So I went into my room, power failure because of the wind. Now, let me tell you, that's not a fun house to be in when you've just finished watching a horror movie that had scared you pretty much shitless. So, young me is like, not so young at this point, but, still young enough that I shouldn't have been watching that. And that film has remained with me always as scary. Now, if I was to tell you other things about, certain nightmares that I used to have a lot and still do, that can be related to The Grudge. But I'd had these nightmares as a kid. They're like night terrors of a woman with her face covered and completely in black hair and a white dress that, those night terrors, they pretty similar to Ju-On, The Grudge. So I love The Grudge series, even if it is just absolute torture on myself to watch, and just because it brings back all those bad memories. But, go out and watch it. I love it. I love the Japanese films more, but 1 and 2 aren't bad films, like the American remakes. Anyway, guys, that is it for this episode today. I'm going to leave it up to you guys in the comments to decide and say which horror movies scared you. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you're enjoying this horror October, and come Friday I will be back to regular sort of videos. So until then, guys, please bear with me, and thank you for subscribing and watching. Catch you later, guys.